One of the hot topics that you know right now that you've seen in media is flying. It's like flight shame and train pride and whatnot. And you looked at that area a little bit, I imagine. What's your opinion? Can we do this transition? Is it even worth putting biofuels in the planes?
I mean, of course, all these, when we're talking about biofuels in planes, it's kind of an incremental change thing because obviously we don't have alternative fuels available for all the planes in the world or something like that. So, and I mean, we need incremental change. We can't do without it. So we'll have to push that.
Are you certain, though? If you look at the car industry, did not maybe all this ethanol boom maybe even postpone the electric vehicle transition?
But it's hard to say because you also have other stuff that's been limiting that. But I think we have so much more innovation coming up now with artificial intelligence and kind of, I mean, frankly speaking, I don't think we really recognize our systems, on 15 years or something.
Yeah.
It'll be something new. So, I mean, let that be. I mean, to me, kind of, flying is interesting because being, in many ways, is kind of there's a lot of individual choices ending up in flying. So, as an individual, among the things I can do, it's one of those kind of a little bit more important choices. There are some choices that make sense or important to fly or not. So that makes flying a pretty interesting topic. Of course, kind of what's the technology that's being most interesting here is kind of the virtual meeting stuff, because skipping flying is way more interesting. Kind of.
Yeah.
So what I think kind of the more interesting stuff here is kind of some sort of more aggressive policy, if you put it from an organizational perspective, or kind of, you can of course think of aggressive policies from a personal perspective as well, to say that, hey, I'm not going to fly as much, or I'm going to take out 8 out of 10 flights. We're going to do this instead, and whatever technology will help that. If we soon have holograms or something, where we can kind of, we can almost give each other a hug or something, at a distance, then we won't have to fly too much. But
that's true.
It's hard. It's a bit hard to say there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure, of course, we will see some biofuels in aviation. We want to produce biofuels. We want biorefineries.
Yeah.
We want to stake, a lot of bio base and make that into chemicals and sorts of energy. We do that already in our pulp plants.
Yeah.
And pulp plants today, they produce pulp, but they also produce all sorts of energy products and some chemical products.
Yeah.
And and if of course kind of I don't think it doesn't make sense for them to make cheap airline air fuel, but in order to make some of those neat chemicals that they can do, in order also then to have an offset of some chunks of fuel for the airline industry, why not?
Yeah,
I think that makes
some
sense.
of the streams they have can anyway be used for it.
Yeah. So, but it's very clear that we won't produce for the entire airline industry. So.
But that's interesting. You're actually pointing to other technologies to decrease flying as a way forward as well.
Of course. And I mean, we will be looking at the electrification of flying as well.
Yeah.
It is clear. It will not. It will be something.
There's a few exciting startups doing exactly that.
Yeah. So I mean, we're moving in that direction as well. So.
Yeah.
So it's but I don't think we have the clear solution
no,
here. But we will have to allow for a couple of different things.
Yeah.
But it has to become, in a way, a bit more expensive to fly.
Yeah.
It is.
It is pretty cheap, especially compared to
it has
trains.
become very cheap.
It has.
Yeah.